Check, check, check. Yo, what's good? My name is Dylon, and I made a little loop here today, but we're mainly going to be focusing on the kick drum and like making a kick drum sort of from scratch. Basically, like you use an 808 to make your kick, and you can get a custom kick drum pretty quickly. Get your workflow started. So, play the loop. And within that, we're going to be focusing in on the kick drum. So, just this. Right. So, how did we get to this point? Well, I'll show you. All right. So, I have this. See, make sure my face is out of the way. Yeah. So I had this 808, this Kashmir hip hop sample. So I did like a low version. Whoops. I did a low. I did a high. And then I did a bit of texture. Right, and so all these samples are on Splice, by the way. So if you wanted to follow along, you definitely can. So I'm going to try and remake this from scratch. Right, so 808, it's Kashmir. Is that how I say his name? I don't know. What do I know? Instead of doing that, this guy made like a G6. Alright, so you get your group. Let's do a low and a high. Low, high. I can duplicate that, and then this can be the texture. Let me turn up the threshold on my mic really quick. That way you don't hear my computer. Where's the gate? Gate. Filters. Open, close. Oh. Let's see. Check. Checkity check. Check. I don't know if that's going to work. Alright. Well, anyways. So, got the low. Got the highs. Got the texture. Texture I will add in a bit. Let's just bring this down so we can listen to it. So first thing I'm going to do, turn the volume up. Sorry. Now it should be okay. Turn off the LFO. Shorten this a bit. And what I remember from the sample was slightly tuning down. Had a bit of a pitch envelope. Let's see if I can fix it. Okay. Sometimes tuner works, and a lot of times it doesn't. Don't know why. Maybe if I just play it. Oh, it's because the sample's too short. Alright, in that case, I know you don't want to listen to me clicking, but for the sake of tuning this. Something like that, right? I just wanted to try and even it out, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Okay, so we can put our mini clip back in really quick. And I'm going to extend these. switch this to one shot. Lower the fade. Then I'm going to pitch it up. It's a pitch envelope. That's cool. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add a high pass, low pass. I'm cutting out the lows. Turn down the volume, the velocity. Switch to one shot again. Turn off the LFO. Turn off snap. Make sure snap is off. Cut this down to just the transient. Turn to pitch envelope. Okay, see what we got. Okay, getting there. And then the texture, I used another splice sample from Cone Sound. Let me just type in kick. And you can kind of use anything if you want texture. If you want to keep it clean, you just it's just like that, right? But I like to have a bit of texture. I'm trying to do the same thing, so the same kick as this, right? So Cone Sound, where is it? Cone Sound, here we go. I don't know which one I used. I think I used this one. And turn off the outflow, snap, one shot. Velocity's down. Alright. Just leave that like it is. I don't know that that's the exact same one, but it's okay. I'm gonna mess with that in a bit. I'm gonna EQ this. Trying to cut out around 40. Boost the transient a little bit. I like to put on overdrive. I think overdrive sounds pretty sweet. Put it before the EQ. Subtle difference, and then get the transients. Okay, and then I'll add my texture. Which one did I use? Clean, kick, clean, fat 2. I use chunk. Kick, underscore, clean. Where is it? There we go. That's better. EQ this a little bit. EQ this. clean out the space for the transient. Right? There we go. Sounding okay. Let's mess with the tonality. So what's going on here? Sounds a lot more punchy. Well, I got a nice EQ. Oh, the saturator. Through the saturator at the end too. But that's basically the idea, right? So you take your low end, you pitch it a little bit, and then you take the top end and do the same exact thing, but like a lot more drastic. So you have the click, and then the low. You just layer those, and then you add any kind of texture you want. And you have a fairly custom kick, although the texture one will like make it a little more obvious. What type of sample you're using, right? You can do it with anything, really. Some things are a little more clicky, but I picked the Cone Sound one because I know it has like some extra noise and whatnot, right? Like you can do acoustics. You know, recommend shortening or a huge dubstep, right? You just don't want it to overpower like the actual thud of the kick. Like that sounds nice. Too much. You just mix in the texture super nice. Right? I actually like that. Let's copy the pattern here. Oops. Alright. Oops. Okay. 2, 4. Right. It's just two different types of kicks, but the underlayer is like fairly similar, right? Cool. Hope you learned something. My name is Dallon once again. I would appreciate if you subscribe. I will definitely show you the rest of the sound design in future videos. I got some cool things going on. But mainly I wanted to show you, like one thing at a time. Just the kick drum at first. The rest of the drums are samples. You can also find those in Splice. I'll show you those really quick. So this snare is from browser. Illegal Sounds, Alloderp Heinous. Let me move my face out of the way. And it is One Shot Combinator. So that was this one. Right, you can swap it out with anything really from the sample pack, and everything sounds good. Let's check out. Right. Mezzo on the hi-hats. And once again, cashmere on the hat. So I'm not going to go over those because those are samples. And then the mid base I can do in a future video. Alright, that's it. Please subscribe. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial.